What the government is doing, they're saying we're going to build a new city, but you Egyptians eat chicken feet in the meantime. And what happens, the chain of reasoning is fairly simple. You look at the change in the exchange rate and translate that into what is an implied inflation rate. And as you say, in Egypt, it's right now 101%. It's about 5 times higher than the official rate. Where you have endemic corruption, you have big problems with data manipulation. We have a big, long historical record of countries manipulating the data. I would not be surprised if Egypt is manipulating the data. If you look at the pound since January 2022, little over a year ago, it's depreciated by about 47% against the US dollar.
Yep.
Now, they came in with a new program, supposedly, that was blessed by the IMF. In October 27, 2022, they have what they call a durable but flexible exchange rate, which is a contradiction in terms, by the way. Durable, flexible exchange rate. It's a kind of a nonsense thing. The military and government has too much of a grip on the Egyptian economy. But the problem is that the IMF has no way to enforce these conditions. That's why all the IMF programs fail. Well, it's kind of a bad joke, actually. I feel sorry for the Egyptians, and there are a lot of Egyptians in poverty right now because of the inflation tax. Mega project of a new capital. That will be a white elephant of the highest order. The waste, fraud, and abuse associated with that will be enormous. The corruption will be tremendous. I think it's a completely unwise thing to do, a big distraction. In other words, it's a big distraction for the real problems. What the government is doing, they're saying we're going to build a new city, but you Egyptians eat chicken feet in the meantime. Where somebody like President Sisi, he wants a vanity project, a new city, with his name plastered all over the thing. All these mega projects turn out to be economic disasters. And where does Egypt stand? On human freedom, they're 161 out of 165 countries. Economic freedom, 149 out of 165 countries. Rule of law, 144 out of 165. Safety and security, 137 out of 165. The government can't even keep Egypt safe for people to be walking around in the street. Also, the legal system and property rights, 143 out of 165. Terrible rankings in all those structural things. What happens? The money goes to Egypt, and what pockets does it go into? You know what pockets it goes into. It goes into the political pockets and government pockets, one way or another, and does nothing more than fuel corruption and ultimately destroys Egypt.